Welcome back to another video. 2 videos in one day. Boy, did y'all luck out. That's what happens when you run late releasing the one that was supposed to be released yesterday. So this is going to be a very quick video. Got a lot of things going on, but I wanted to make this own video just to make sure that y'all get everything y'all need in this one actually short video. So without further ado, let's get to it. First thing, anybody who's in central US right now, on my deer hunting country, Missouri, South Missouri, where I hunt at a lot, northern Missouri, which I go to every now and then, and South Iowa, getting hammered all the way up to Minnesota with tornadoes, bad storms. This line of storm, they got the tornadoes chasing it. I told y'all I really like this channel, Ryan Hall, y'all. I have a link to him in the description if you ever want to follow that kind of stuff. But he is on top of it. If they got these storms anywhere really in the United States that could be very hazardous, tornadoes and stuff like that, he's on top of it. So I am kind of keeping an eye on that also. Bit Harvest, y'all know they put out that firmware. I think it's been like 2-3 weeks now. I've been beta testing it before that. I think I'm up to 5 different devices right now. I had to start keeping a spreadsheet so that I knew what devices had it, what kind of IP they were on, because certain programs you can only run from one external IP, and you know you're getting serious in the project when you got to start keeping a spreadsheet to know which ones are separate. So I'll show it to you just real quick. I didn't want to show you the exact names and stuff because there's some nosy people out there. I'll tell you right now, I saw a YouTube video earlier where somebody said some of his YouTube fans actually showed up to his house. People, we in South Louisiana. I would never, ever, 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 ever suggest that. Y'all think Texas likes guns. You know, in Louisiana, we've lost a lot of guns to boating accidents, if you get my drift. So, not that I have that kind of following, but you never know. There are some crazy people in this world. And I can tell you right now, you show up to my house, and at the best, you're going to jail. At the best. But I just thought I would hit on that because I saw that video earlier today and I just was besides myself. I couldn't believe people have been that crazy. But anyway, so I had to start keeping up with if I had everything on my certain network I've told you all about. I don't want to make this video too long. I'm not going to explain all that. Or if I'm getting to it strictly through Tailscale or what it is. And this is actually not the Tailscale address. But, and then what it's running is if it's running Helium, Wingbits, Curecorn, Honey, or Pawn. And like I said, some things on Honey and Pawn, you can only run from one external IP. So therefore, these 3 right here are all the same external IP. So therefore, only this device right here can have the Honey and Pawns. Then this is a different external IP that's on the North Shore of Lake Pontchartrain. And this is the one I did the video on over the weekend in Baton Rouge. So these have 2 different external IPs. So I'm running Honey and Pawn on both of those. Honeygain and Pawn. So I'm going to start filling it up. I told y'all, I know I keep repeating myself, but for those people who might be stumbling across here new, I'm putting a station in Corpus Christi, Texas soon. It will have every Wingbit station because this is more, I'm doing this for Wingbits. I'm into Wingbits. But if I'm going to do Wingbits, I might as well put a Bit Harvest firmware on it to run Wingbits, which then again, now I can run these additional programs on each one. So even if I have a device that doesn't have a Helium hat on it, okay, even if I don't have that, if I'm running Wingbits, I can at the very least run 4 more projects on it, plus whatever they come up with in the future. Keep telling y'all wonder why I'm so high on this. You know, what's $20 to run this? That's why, hey, I'm broke right now too. If y'all saw my video earlier today, I don't even want to discuss that, but I'm planning on filling these up. I'm planning on filling this up even more. Another thing I keep saying over and over is you have to be in these Discords for all these projects, especially these new ones that are in beta and testing and testnet and stuff like that. You have to be in the Discord. If you're not in Discord, create a log on, Sometimes you can't jump into a server, Discord server, within 24 hours of making one. But guys, if ladies and gentlemen, y'all going to be in crypto and these kind of projects, passive income projects, Deepin projects, they all use Discord. You have to be in here to keep up with these updates, keep up with these announcements. All right. All right. So the whole reason for this video is Bobcat. There's a huge Bobcat update coming up. Y'all been asking for it. They know y'all been asking for it. We've been talking about it, but I'm told before this weekend, today's Tuesday, April 16th, they're waiting on 1 or 2 more. They have a couple of these out, getting beta tested by some people who had these devices. They're waiting on a report back. But so far, everything's been going good. They're thinking probably within 2 days or so, 3 days, Bobcat will finally be released for Bit Harvest. Well, Bit Harvest will be released for Bobcats. So what they're saying is, coming back up, inside of your device, you will see what version Bobcat you have. It is written in there, little fine print. You can find it though. I am being told still, unfortunately, that the Bobcat, none of these versions can still run Wingbits. It's something that Bobcat has done with that little mini USB port, the way it won't transfer data or something like that. And that's an issue. A possible, and listen, this is down the road. Please don't be asking about this anytime soon. Down the road, once some of this stuff has calmed down, I'm hearing that they're looking at possibly working on some type of little add-on tool, physical add-on device that you can add on to these Bobcats to let them work with that USB receiver so that they can run Wingbits. But ladies and gentlemen, please don't ask about it. That is not coming anytime soon. Right now, they concentrate on getting this Bobcat version out. Another thing is this pricing is going to be just like the other pricing. You have all those other projects that you can run with it. So you'll still have it to where you can get the whole bundle right now. Everybody's paying for the premium version. Premium version is good for a year. And if you don't want the premium version, you can ask for a rebate on the premium version. So what's that look like? You have the basic version, which is $19.99. You pay for that normally. This hasn't been released yet, but because right now everything is both of these together. The basically $20 plus the $16, so it's $36. The basic, you'll get this, all these projects: Helium, Things 1X, Wingbits, Curecoin, Pi-Fi. Then you also get the Honeygain and Pawns app and a Dogtail remote. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all know I do a lot of how-to videos. I had issues with my device that I did the video on in Baton Rouge, the one I did the video on 3 days ago. I got in touch with Source Code, who is the guy in charge of this, made a ticket with him. They used their Dogtail remote and he fixed it. Actually, I'm embarrassed to say, twice. See, I can admit stuff. I'm open. I'm not like some of these YouTubers that act like I know it all. It was an issue, me trying to get my tail scale on there. For some reason, I couldn't get the key on it correctly. I had some kind of issue with it. He got it. They got into it and they fixed it. That's what you're paying for with this. So your other option is, if you don't want this extra, what you can do is they have the rebate special. So with the rebate special, you can ask for a rebate. You'll get the $16 worth of bhst back. And then you're allowed to use that for 60 days. And after 60 days, your license will be converted to the regular version of this. So it's $16 a year. It's worth it for that. Me now, when one more devices, I'm moving now up to this next tier. So that's what I'm doing. So the Bobcats, let's go back to the Bobcats, because the Bobcats are not going to be where you burn it to a card. You're going to need Arcade Dev Tool. That is a little bit different. Some people have used Arcade Dev Tool to write firmware before. I've used it. It's not as plug and play, at least the issue when I was trying with my Bobcat. So they will also offer a mail-in flashing service. The Bobcat that I gave them to test, that's what I had to do. I mailed it to them, and they did what they had to do, and it got mailed back to me. Works straight out the box. So another thing is, if you are, or if you have a EU 868 Bobcat 300 G285, so that means you have the European frequency of 868 with a Bobcat 300 with the G285, they are looking for one more alpha tester. They're willing to offer you a free base license and a year premium subscription for your participation. Get in touch with Source Code Mowgli or one of them guys in the Discord and inquire about that if you want to be a tester. If you have that G285 EU 868, I'll make sure I read it right. Bobcat 300. This is what I did for mine, 2-3 months ago when they needed one. So, hey, if y'all have that model and you're willing to let them do it as an alpha test, jump at that. So, you see right here, it also says they're working on the Bobcat for all variants and stuff like that. So, so last but not least, they are sending out the Alpha 1.17 version soon. That should be pushed out today sometime. So you will see a little bit of updates from that. It brings some app and onboarding, etc. related improvements along with Bobcat related software stack. So there is a new version. You see, last week we got the 1.16 version. Originally came out with the 1.15 version. These guys are pumping out updates. They're not sitting still on this stuff. So I know this was a quick video. I know I went fast. I'm sorry. I got my son's ring ceremony tonight for high school. But with these updates coming out, I wanted to get this out as a smaller video, not with all the other fluff, with all this other things going on in life. Just so y'all knew that Bit Harvest is working all this stuff. A lot of updates. I will do a short update video or like a short or something just to let you know when the Bit Harvest thing does actually release. But if y'all are looking for the Bobcat stuff, get ready. Be on the website. Be in the Discord. It's going to be announced in the Discord. Get ready for it. Download it. Use Arcade Dev Tool. I'm sure there'll be some instructions on how to walk through that. I don't know if I even have a Bobcat left. If I do, I might try to grab it, do a how-to video. I'm not promising all that because I got a stack of crud back here. I don't know if I got one or not. But they're moving. So come along for the ride. That's all I can say. So quick video. I'm out. Thank y'all. Stay tuned for the next video.